right, Jeff Mayweather. Thanks for taking the time, man. I know you get excited when I come to talk to you. Cancellation. Jake Paul, Hasim Rahman Jr. What are your thoughts on that? Each side's blaming the other for this fight falling through.
Well, I don't know who's really at fault or is there even fault. I just think that it was one of those situations where Hasim couldn't make the weight, so he decided to pull out because maybe he didn't want to go in there and go in there weak, because when you have to lose weight, you're going in weak. So obviously that's something that he didn't want. So it was a cancellation.
People gave Jake a hard time for not fighting boxers, but it appears that all the boxers are ducking him now, right? That's 2 boxers in a row that haven't wanted a piece of him. So
it looks that way, but I don't know if
it is that way, right?
Well, I don't know what happened with Tommy Fury, but I mean, I know that the scene with the thing with Rodman was a very short notice, but at the same time, I mean, it's one of those situations where it's probably a once in a lifetime fight for him to get a chance to fight a guy like Jake Paul, but obviously he wasn't prepared. He wasn't ready for it.
So do you think maybe it was he didn't have the confidence in himself, like you said, it was a once in a lifetime opportunity, but if you get beat on that, that's might be the end of a career as well.
I mean, that could be, that could have came into the mind. It could have been part of the equation, but at the same time, I mean, it's just one of those situations where I think that realistically, that he probably thought that he could make the weight and probably wanted to make the weight, but the reality of making that weight became an issue so big that it, made him pull out of the fight.
So what does Jake do from here? I mean, like I said, he tried to fight Tommy Fury. He tried to fight Hasim Rahman Jr. Does he go back to the MMA to do with Nate Diaz, Anderson Silva, that kind of thing? Because it appears none of the boxers want to fight him.
Well, I mean, I just think that there's someone else he can choose. I mean, there's plenty of boxers out there. You don't necessarily have to be, him doing, MMA fighters. He can fight a real boxer. He still can fight a real boxer. I mean, Hasim Rahman ain't the only boxer in the world.
Do you think that most people have a strong opinion, right? Some are blaming Jake, some are blaming Rahman. You don't seem to really know. I mean, credit to you. You're not going to sit there and speculate if you don't know, right?
No, I mean, I'm not really discrediting anyone. I mean.
But do you think only losing 1 pound in 3 weeks or whatever it was for Rahman shows that he wasn't maybe taking the fight seriously?
I don't know. I didn't know nothing about that. That's something that Jake Paul said, so I don't.
No, that's the commission that said that they made him weigh in. Oh. I guess that's not in denial, is that he lost 1 pound.
I mean,
in 3 weeks.
If he only lost 1 pound, I mean, that goes to show that he probably wasn't working as hard as he should have been.
And then Jake said he agreed to fight at 205. Rahman had said 215 or nothing. Do you think that it's right for Jake to say, hey, I already gave him up to 205, I'm not going to 215? Do you think that was the right decision if all that is correct?
I mean, I think that's right. I mean, Jake's the money. Jake can call that shot. Rahman can't. So yes, that makes sense.
All right, man. Appreciate it.